What's up, my dudes? Today I'll be teaching you about cleansing. Now, cleansing is something very simple that everyone should do regardless of what stage you are in your practice, regardless of what you're going to be doing. Before you start any sort of practice, you should be cleansing your space, you should be cleansing your tools, and you should be cleansing your items. Now, the main thing that I'm going to be talking about for cleansing is going to be things that I have personal experience with. So if you do not cleanse your items or your space this way, that does not mean that you cannot do it. You can cleanse however you feel is necessary and however you feel works for you. This is just going to be the examples that I use in practice. Now, when I am saying all these things, if you would like to know anything else in more detail, just leave it in the comments below and I can make a future video going more in detail. And if you would like to know anything else related to witchcraft or witchcraft related things, make sure to subscribe down to my channel. I'm going to be doing videos every Friday, so check back on my channel every Friday. There's going to be a new video. If you would like to suggest a video, leave it in the comments below and I'll add it to my list. I have videos coming out every week, so there's going to be content every week, so subscribe. And yeah, before I start, I am a traveler. I live in a bus, so I do not have a constant source of getting certain items. So this is also going to be from a traveler's perspective. If you are stationary, you can probably find a shop yourself or you can make your own, but I do not have the space or the space for the materials to make it where I'm living. So I have to buy the things for now. If you can make things, obviously it's going to be better for you in the long run, but this is just going to be things that you can purchase or things that are simple to do while you're either traveling or you're on a budget. That I probably cleanse the most often is either incense or herbal bundles. Now, incense are a lot easier to come by just because you can get them at a lot more stores. If you buy them, you can get them in multiple different kinds. Even for some 420 cleansing, if you need herbal bundles, you kind of have to go to a specific store for that or either make your own. But just cleansing with incense or herbal bundles can be a good way for beginners to get into the feel of what it is to be cleansing. When you're cleansing, you want to be visualizing any sort of negativity or anything leaving the atmosphere. I know there's a lot of debate whether you should have your windows open or windows closed. Personally, the way I cleanse is I open all of my windows, I cleanse everything, and then when I'm putting my own intention, then I close my windows. You can close your windows or open them. If you don't have any windows, then I don't know where you're living, but however you cleanse is just dependent on how you feel you should be doing it. So if you want to do it a certain way, if you want to say a certain chant while you're cleansing, if you want to say a prayer or anything like that, then you can do that while you're cleansing. While you're cleansing is you just want to visualize the negativity leaving the atmosphere and leaving whatever it is that you're actually cleansing. If you're cleansing an object, you don't have to necessarily visualize it, but you can just have that in mind while you're actually cleansing something or while you're creating something for cleansing. If you cannot have a certain item for whatever reason, then you can just use a different alternative. But when you are cleansing, you want to sort of use your intent more than your materials. So if your intent in whatever you're doing is, your intent is more important than the materials. If you have one material, use that. If you have 50 materials, you can use that. In the long run, your spells are going to manifest regardless of the amount of materials that you use. Materials are just to help you. Spraying down surfaces, if I'm doing any sort of new object that I bring into my home, I usually spray this down with it too. Whenever you're cleansing, all you really need is just something simple. You don't need to overdo cleansing. Cleansing is just a way to remove all the energies that are already in whatever you're doing. So if it's your own thing and you're not really bothered with anyone else, no one else's energy is getting into it, it doesn't matter as much as if you're someone who's constantly around different people or having different energies brought to you. I know from an empath standpoint, the more people you're around, the more energies you'll feel. So whatever you're wearing on you will need to be cleansed more often than things that you wear when you're by yourself. I am actually going to be making my cleansing bowl out of one of these little cookie tins. What I'm going to use before you're making something, you want to cleanse it. This is just so inner energies that are already on it will be removed, and you can start off either bringing your own energies, or if you want to have crystals or anything, then you can charge it that way. Cleanse it with this, and then I'm going to use incense. Like I said in the beginning, you don't have to cleanse this way. These are just a few ways that I do it. If you would like to suggest any other ways that you do your cleansing, make sure to do it in the comments. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you would like to know anything else about witchcraft or witchcraft related content. I'm going to be posting videos every Friday, so just make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can be notified whenever I upload. So yeah, make sure to have a good day and night life. Enjoy yourself and be happy.